Let's talk about the food you will find when you visit Shanghai. Shanghai is home to all kinds of international cuisine, run by people from all over the world. Honestly, name a cuisine, and I bet I can find a place that services it here. But today, I want to focus on the traditional foods that locals have been eating for generations. When it comes to flavor, Shanghai people love what we call xian. There is no exact word for this in English. It refers to a kind of umami taste, often found in seafood and mushrooms, rich in amino acids. So in Shanghai cooking, we go to great lengths to bring out that xian flavor, whether it's in meat, bamboo shoots, beans, or leaf greens. Let's start with breakfast. Local options include all kinds of steamed buns with veggie or meat fillings. You've probably heard of xiaolongbao, that counts too. A more indulgent option is shengjian, a pan-fried bun usually filled with pork, sometimes with shrimp or crab. The bottom is fried until it's crispy and golden. It's super flavorful and quite oily. I love it as a kid, but now I really eat it. There is also guotie, a variation of pan-fried dumplings with a different shape, but similar filling. Another classic is wontons, available in both vegetarian and meat varieties. The most popular here is pork with shepherd's purse, a local herb. There are also mini wontons known for the delicate wrappers and the tiny fillings. They don't really fill you up, but they come in a fragrant broth with egg strips and seaweed enhanced by scallions and sesame oil. Absolutely nice. Other dry breakfast items include a wide variety of Chinese pancakes. I recommend the egg pancake, which is made by spreading egg and sauce over a wheat flour wrap and rolling it up with a youtiao, a deep-fried duff stick. You will find versions of this all over China, but the taste and technique can vary greatly. Things I didn't mention include shaomai, flatbreads, stick rice rolls, and tanggao. As for wet breakfast options, we have soy milk, hot or cold, sweet or savory, savory tofu pudding served with dried shrimp, seaweed, pickles, chili oil, and scallions. And of course, milk and coffee are very common these days. I usually go for an Americano myself. Some drinks I will talk more about in the afternoon tea section, but just know they are also totally fun for breakfast. You will notice that many Shanghai breakfast items are carb-heavy, real energy boosters. But if you are health conscious, it's not uncommon to go for a lighter combo like soy milk and plain steamed buns. Now let's move on to lunch and dinner, the main meals of the day. You can go for a proper full-course meal or simply grab a bowl of noodles for something quick and satisfying. Shanghai noodles aren't about the variety of noodle types like in northern China. We prefer thin, chewy noodles, similar to those from Suzhou, whether served in a clear broth or a rich red soup. Presentation matters. A refined look and well-matched toppings are key. The toppings or jiaotou can be just one item or mixed as you like, but I suggest sticking to no more than 3 and always balancing meat and vegetables, a nod to the Eastern idea of harmony. For instance, the lightest option is pickled greens with shredded pork, where the pickled veggies add enough flavor that you don't really need much meat. Adding fried egg or suji, a kind of tofu, would be ideal. Other vegetarian choices include mushroom and vegetable noodle bowls, either braised or stir-fried. For meat lovers, there is spicy minced pork, braised pork chop, stewed pork belly, or lion's head meatballs. all made with pork in different styles. Of course, you will also find beef brisket, noodles, and lamb noodles too. And yes, there are some adventurous toppings like intestines, kidneys, liver, eel, or even bullfrog. Don't worry, if that sounds extreme, not everyone in China is into those either, though plenty of people love them. In the afternoon, we don't traditionally do afternoon tea, but we do love snacks. Shanghai is known for sticky rice cakes like shengjian or tiaotougao, often found on Nanjing Road. Depending on the season, you might also find green rice balls, mooncakes, and dozens of other sweet treats. These are our version of Eastern desserts, often paired with a pot of tea to balance the sweetness. In summer, we enjoy chilled mung bean and lily bubble soup, and in winter, black sticky rice porridge, white fungus soup, or longan tea. These are all made with natural ingredients and are good for your health. Now let's go back to lunch and dinner again. It's true that Shanghai cuisine is known for being 浓油赤酱, and yes, it's not the healthiest style out there. Many dishes involve high heat, stir-frying with generous amounts of oil, seasoned with soy sauce, sugar, and spices. The result is bold flavors, deep reddish-brown colors, and a glossy finish that makes everything look incredibly appetizing, especially when garnished with ginger and scallions. Some of the most famous dishes you might have heard include red-braised pork, oil-fried shrimp, smoked fish, for joy kafu, braised wheat gluten, sweet and sour ribs, eel in sizzling oil, white-cut chicken, steamed ribbon fish or pomfret, drunken herb-topped greens, and countless vegetarian dishes. I think these are fine to enjoy once in a while, especially at lunch. It won't overwhelm your body if eaten in moderation. Food is such a huge topic, honestly, every dish could be a video on its own. I might actually start a series on these traditional Shanghai meals. In the future, since so many travel vloggers eat the same few dishes and miss out on the real local gems. If there is anything you are curious about, drop me a comment. I'm a foodie at heart and would love to share and exchange ideas with you, no matter where you're from.